Hi. Let's just check. Let's check that this works first before we dive in and do something stupid. Beautiful, beautiful, slightly laggy but beautifully laggy camera. Going up the stairs. Okay. We can walk around at the top of the stairs. We are still blocked. We are blocked at the top of the stairs by the collider here because we're not oriented with the Oh, hey, check that out. We're blocked by the collider up there as well. That's good. I hoped that would be automatic. And then when we click that, it says let's go downstairs, and it ends the movement loop. Because we haven't implemented the downstairs, and it just ends the movement loop. But that is exactly perfect functionality. That's what we wanted. That's what we expected, and it only took what, 4 hours, 5 hours to get that right. I also realized that in the collision check, we have all these weird booleans going on, and I could have just specified a number here, right? I can just specify a number here instead of doing any of this logic. I am actually going to do that now because it's much easier to understand. 10! Yeah, 10! So if you understand, if you want to try and understand what's going on, it's standard logic. So we only have one branch basically. I say standard logic. It's batshit insane. But basically, excellent slam. When both of these things are false, it defaults to 0, which sets us to blocked and moves on. And then when we have the Boolean requisites, what would you call those? Conditions. When we have the conditions sorted for going upstairs, we had some weird maths to get this one value, but we can actually just set that to a 1 value, and it's fine. It'll multiply the 1 value by 1 because it's true that we're going upstairs, and it will multiply the 2 value down here by 0 because this will be false intrinsically by the fact that this is true, because there's a categorical failing of what do you call it? They don't line up. They exactly line up 180 degrees away from each other, you see? So this one checks the rotation of the actor and the rotation of the thing to make sure they're the same. This one checks the rotation of the actor and the rotation being 180 degrees, and if it's a box collision. Which actually is a very interesting thing. That we can't go up the stairs when we collide with the box collider backwards. Can I use this controller? I cannot use that controller. Okay. No, I cannot use that controller. No! Fuck's sake. Right. The Xbox One has got the fucking most sensitive on button I've ever seen. Even the PS3, you had to kind of... This thing, you look at it and it'll... Why did that break? Why did that break? Did you see that break? Why did it break? So we started 1 block away. Right? Okay, that's a problem. If we start 3 blocks away, right? It's gonna be fine. is it because the BP test character event graph here why wouldn't it let me paste that? It didn't let me paste it yesterday either. Really very annoying. Set stare animation counter to 0 and then stare recycle. I think that's the problem. Because the code is the same. This is wildly frustrating. The code is the same for both. It's just the models are different because one of them. That's good. That still blocks. I don't know why that blocks. That shouldn't theoretically block. So if you start one away, this is how we break it. So the code is the same, but you can't include delays or timelines in a function graph or a macro, which is just wildly frustrating because it means that all the code has to be on the fucking the event graph, just in collapsed nodes or whatever. And I don't want to collapse the nodes until I finished writing the code. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be unprofessional. But yeah, that seems to have been the problem, and that seems to have fixed it. We can start from 4 blocks away, maybe. It shouldn't change, right? It should be the same. It should either it checks to see what leg you've put down, checks to see what model we're currently using. And if the left leg is down, it uses one animation that starts on the left leg. If the right leg is down, it uses one animation that starts on the right leg. That's literally all it does. But because I can't put delays in the in macros or functions, it all has to go in the event graph, and I have to write it out twice because it can't be a macro or a function. And it's literally just set the mesh, add an offset, set the mesh, add an offset. And it's insane that just because I have a delay in between, so that it makes an animation cognitively, I can't collapse this at all. Illegal. This is the walk cycle. It's fucking tiny, mate. That's walking. That's all it does. Timeline. Update. Slurp. But no. This is going upstairs. And we're going to have a similar sized graph for going downstairs. Welcome to my nightmare. If anyone knows a cool way of putting timelines and delays into function graphs, hit me up. Like, I collapsed the middle graph because it was asinine, right? But I don't like using collapsed graphs because you double click them and it becomes the event graph, right? So you have to back out of them. You can't just, they don't open in a new tab. It's really annoying. Feature request, please allow me to open up collapsed nodes in a second tab instead of on the event graph, please. Or allow me to put delays and fucking these timelines into functions and macros. Anyway, I'm just going to steal all this code. I'm going to copy this code. 100% copy this code. And then, theoretically, all we need to change are the offsets and the models. And because these are collapsed graphs, we can change them without changing the function elsewhere. So if they were functions, they'd have to have variables going in right here. These would be the variables, in fact. No, those would not be the variables. Never mind. Fingers crossed this will save us a lot of time. Should save us a lot of time. The condition will be the same. Stare up, stare recycle maybe. Yeah. So There's two things we can't copy because they are events. Other than that, we should just be able to copy, tentatively paste. It's not colliding with anything. Good. This is gonna be downstairs animation. Right foot forward, I guess. Sure. So theoretically, this will now. Alright. It's just going to make us climb the stairs, I think. Yeah, that, I mean, it just shows that the code works. The code is obviously incorrect, but it does work. I'll comment this, yes. You know why comments are always the wrong fucking size for the stuff you're trying to comment? I'll do. Let's think about this logically, huh? Let's think about this logically. Let's think about this deep logically, like we did last time, except for without breaking down into a puddle of brain goo. So we'll start with if left leg is placed, if left leg isn't placed, and if right leg isn't placed. If right leg, if right leg is placed. Right leg is placed, left leg throw. And then left stare down. Right throw. Right stare down. Left throw. And all the offsets are wrong, right? So this needs to be Z minus 8. 0 minus 8. 0. Yes. Not blocked and locomotion type 3. What's the last frame of this? Walk left throw. Okay, so the offsets are wrong. The offsets are wrong. And it doesn't loop. Why doesn't it loop? My blueprint looks so neat. Yours are like spaghetti most of the time. Now, friend, I don't know if you're being sarcastic here. Did you see that blueprint? I'm sorry. There needs to be a different test for going downstairs. A different collision check, perhaps. A different collision check. Oh, hey, this is a nightmare. It may be like laid out nicely, but look how big it is. It's just, that's not just the fact that it's big, it's endless. Like, it's all the same stuff over and over again. And you don't even want to see inside here. Like, who would have thought this was a good idea? Right. Yeah. So excuse me. Collision check. Collision check possibly needs to check under the feet for this one. Did know you could have nodes inside nodes. Yeah. So you can have macros, right? And you can have functions, which will be, that is the construction script. Can't just drag that out here. So you have functions, which will have stuff inside them. You can write those yourself, but also if you find something that you can't put in a function or a macro, but you need to condense because it's asinine, you don't need it to be, you know, on the graph because it's huge. If you just select some nodes, you can right click and you go to collapse nodes. Simple. It's great for getting clutter out of the way. You can also, if you write something here and you think, oh, maybe that would be better as a macro, you can collapse it to a macro or a function as well. Very helpful for cleaning up horrible looking blueprints. Excuse me. So yeah, we need to do this collision check. We need a different collision check. Stuff in it. Vector factory, okay. It would be of my benefit, I think, to have coded this to actually use an actual 3D grid system, but the code is beyond me, I'm afraid. I'm a big baby idiot with no brain. I'll put that in the Trello. Flashbang out. It wasn't that bad this time. Usually it's full screen. To do. Whole world respect an actual an a cat an actual 3D grid. Thank you, Trello. Your service has been noted. Yeah, because the collision check isn't going to be able to change the locomotion type or the blocked, because it's not going to, because it checks from the player's shins and the player's forehead to see if it's going to collide with something in front of it. But obviously, if we're walking down the stairs, there is nothing in front of the player at all. So we need a different collision check here. So new function, I think. New function, maybe. This is underfoot. No, I don't want to call it underfoot collision check. You did forget that functions do that. Still fairly new to Unreal. Your background is in 3D art normally. First game jam got you dedicating time to learning it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, 3D art is impossible, by the way. I don't know what you're complaining about game dev being hard. I bet you use Maya, don't you? Maya and ZBrush, the good ones. You've got money. You don't have to be stuck using Blender like the rest of us. Fucking hate Blender. Disgusting program. I mean, the aims are noble, but the actual execution of the software is horrible. Offense. Anyone here who codes for Blender, please take offense. C4D and Substance. See? He buys real software. Or she. They buy real software. There you go. This is going to be... We could do a stair-specific collision check. We could do a stair-specific collision check. And we could replace both collision checks with the stair-specific collision check. It still has to do 2 line traces though. See, game dev isn't hard. You just basically just mess around until it works, or you break someone's PC. So this is gonna be I'm just gonna steal that real quick. Blender is so difficult to do simple tasks, just not as intuitive. Do respect Blender though for what they deliver. Oh, the functionality is there, absolutely, but the interface is just, I swear to God, I spit blood using that interface. I just nothing has a label, and you can't just right click and back in Blender 2.6, you could just press the space bar and search for what you wanted to do, and that was fantastic. And then they moved that somewhere else, and you have to set up the hotkey again for that, and I didn't, because space got moved to play. And all I used Blender for was video editing, and I don't want to say Blender overreaching in their goals, but Blender's not the best video editing software on the planet. It's very reliable for outputting well-encoded video media, but it's fucking slow. Making proxies, slow. Editing video, slow. Rendering video, very slow. It's taken me a full week to render videos before. A full week, and it rendered without sound. And I can tell you, I was at my limit at that point. I was at my limit. Anyway, we need something here. That's the shins, right? That's the shins. Those 2 pins there are the shins. Lol. He says lol. They says lol. Yeah, no, I got really angry. So then I started, someone suggested I'd use KDN Live, and I used KDN Live, and it was okay, but it was a lot faster. The interface is genuinely a lot faster to use KDN Live. And like, you can use full frame videos sometimes, even edit full frame video, and even making the proxies isn't an absolute nightmare. But KDN Live did something that annoyed me as well. I can't remember what it was. I think it was an effect that I wanted that I couldn't get in KDN Live, or I couldn't get easily in KDN Live. So I went back to using, what was I using? Movie Studio, not Video Pro X. Movie Studio 16 Platinum. Vegas, owned by Magix, previously owned by Sony, which is, I don't think there's a good video editing software out there at all. Like, I used to use Premiere, like way back in the day, back when I was in uni. I used Premiere because it worked. I could edit full frame video in real time, and it didn't ever crash. It exported the video exactly how I wanted it to, and yeah, my copy of Premiere doesn't boot on this system, so like, it literally just does not open. So yeah, I was thrown into the pit of having to use horrible software. I don't know what I want here. Mesh test, load location, Z plus 16. That sounds like a shin, and then destination times by 3260. Yes. End. And then this has to just bypass that. No. What? What? Why did I drag out from here? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? It's this one that we want. Start. Stop it. use Premiere, but it's slow. You heard the good things about DaVinci Resolve. The only good things DaVinci Resolve have are behind the $230 paywall. DaVinci Resolve Free Edition is hot garbage. It is the worst video editing software that's free. No punches pulled. No. I tried that for a week. No. I think I used Movie Studio. That's the one. Yeah, I just have to look at it because there's two. There's Video Pro X and there's Movie Studio Platinum. You not tried it yourself? Well, I mean, by all means, try the software yourself. Don't just take my opinion on software as like gospel. That would be ridiculous. Make vector. Add 0, 0. They're not. The model isn't ever going to be more than like 16 away from the model, right? So 16. We'll just use 16. It's fine. So that's the end of that one. It's the start of that one, and then we can collapse to macro. No, don't collapse into a macro. Just collapse the nodes. Yeah? And this is I can't call it Vector Factory apparently. What's this? Function. Yeah? Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me, man? Yeah. Why is there an error? Stair vec fact. Okay. Epic Games need to work on their UI design, okay? This is not reactive UI, okay? What the fuck what is all this empty space here? I know you got the pluses here, but that's a completely different thing, right? This houses no information. Get rid of it. These buttons are very important. Always show these. And try not to fucking shrink things so far that we can't see all of it. They improved the look of the UI, but they did not improve the function. That makes me angry. Is this UE5 or a UE4 skin? I don't know. What does this say? That doesn't say anything. This doesn't say anything. Is there a place where it shows you definitively which UI I'm using? Oh, I can open the console and I can type in Lumen. It's UE5. Lumen direct lighting. What was it set to? Output log. 1. Lumen is on. If I turned Lumen direct lighting off, Jesus. Whoosh. 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 I don't know what I'm doing here. What did I just close? I hope it wasn't anything important. I don't think it was. I could have sworn I had two content browsers open, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, what's this? Yay. We should probably bring that down. Get back to work. Alright, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I will try and have a good one. as much as I can. I hope you have a good one too. What causes our dude to unloop? Our little thing boy. Upstairs recycle is what causes it, right? So it's not blocked. Not blocked, and locomotion type has been set to 2. Ooh. This, that's dangerous. Trello. Hello, Trello. Bugs. Oh. Colliding with stairs automatically passes head height collision test and allows clipping through walls. Player does a line trace even just turning. Top of staircase will act as walls and top level remain psychologically unavailable. Test slam doesn't work. Colliding with stairs. Colliding with a wall at top of stairs will clip the player into the wall, probably. Untested. Right, so collision check, hello. Worm Juice, you driving home? I am your navigator. In 400 yards, keep left and turn onto the A6482946. Don't crash. Please don't crash, Worm Juice. Please do not crash. I will be along for your ride, I guess. Oh, boom. So we've got some mess going on here. So the stack collision check needs to check the shin to see if break hit result. Check the shin. If we hit something at the shin, oh shit, I need that. I have to do my tax fucking evaluation for itch again. But yes, I need that. I guess hit actor. Death stairs. Oh wait, no. Wait. Was it and? Not blocked and locomotion type. 3. So if we're blocked, but the locomotion type is 3. Yeah. No, I was correct. It will put you through a wall if you do that. So if it's dev stairs, set not blocked to true. Set locomotion type to 2. Trello to do. Take what's that friendly guy's name? Alex Clark. Alex Clark Games. Advice and make switch on ints into enums. Maybe. Thank you, Trello. Oh, I didn't want to collapse it. I wanted to that button. Excuse me. We actually need the exact same code down here. The exact same code. Would you believe it? Out here, if that's dev stairs, true. Yeah, that's it. And if we didn't hit anything underneath, at the moment we don't need to do anything. I don't think. Oh, you know we do. We'll set not being blocked to true and locomotion type to 0, which is walking, which will cancel any animations and scoot. But yeah, okay. Bugs. Might be bad. This is all just level design considerations. I have to remember to not put a wall at the top of the stairs or a pit at the bottom of the stairs. But when is this ever going to be a thing? When are these things ever going to be what I'm going to do? You've got to think about everything all the time, constantly. That's your job. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, sorry. Just check if we hit something with the shin going up the stairs, it's not going to check the feet to see if we're going down the stairs and suddenly snap us going down the stairs. That would be weird. And it won't snap us to going down the stairs anyway, because the second you don't detect the same movement pattern on going up the stairs, you stop walking and you walk horizontally, which might be a tricky thing. Hello, Trello. Back to back stairs won't work at the moment. It's a lot of bugs. It's a lot of bugs. Compile, save, event graph. Stair collision check. So I'm going to do something risky, and I'm going to replace the collision checks here with stair collision checks. And I didn't. Is that not a thing? I thought that was the thing where you could drag a node onto a node and it would replace the node. No. Right, so this, it's a more basic collision check than what what we have before. It should still take us all the way up the stairs. It has broken. Good. Why? What happened? Uh... But it collided. It collided. It's not looking for the right thing. That's why. Brainy yo, dee da, brainy yo, Scooby Doo, brainy yo, but okay, now I'm angry. Hit actor. Get class. Class is equal to that's the wrong one, that's why. This is going to overshoot the top. Very good. Yeah. Hit actor, hit component. Get class equal to not equal. Huh? Not equal to a box component. This is getting messier and messier every second. Why it's not looping, I don't know. Why it's not looping, your guess is as good as mine. Um, um, uh, so we can go upstairs, fine. Let's go up the big stairs. They're more fun. They've got that VR. They got that VR thing next to them. It's a nice walk as well. You can go up the stairs. You can see that there are ray traces from the feet, right? You see there are foot ray traces at the start of each stair. Yeah? Oh, I see what, no, I see what's going on. There is no, there's no way around this. There's no way around this. It's always gonna collide with the stair. Um. ah. Yeah. It's always gonna collide with the stairs because the stair collider box is huge. It's a full box around the stairs. I didn't think about that. Get depleted. That is also the wrong vector. That could be why it's not working. Oops. Whoops. Engine. Hold on. Start. God damn it. Why didn't anyone tell me? Friend Pennant was here, and they didn't tell me. Could have told, and I wouldn't have had all this nightmare. Oh snap, that's not good. You see those down traces? Those, my friend, are down traces. Which means it's... the horizontal trace is just not working anymore. What the frick is going on here? So it's adding a vector of 32 by 32 by 16 onto the destination. Destination's an XY coordinate anyway. That is not gonna work. I mean, it'll work, but the z is always gonna be 0 in the destination, right? Which is stupid because it can't be, because the z needs to be set to 16. So we just need to add 16 onto that. I don't know how the collisions are working before on the other ray trace. They seem to work fine, but those are down. Those are ray traces going down. There are not even any ray traces going across. I don't get. Okay. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Why are the ray traces going down? Please. 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 Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Uh, These are all messed up. What the hell? Start shin is fine. End shin is not fine. End shin. End shin. Start foot is going to be this one. End foot. Oh, it was just the wires were crossed. The wires were just intrinsically crossed. I see. Okay, okay. There was no actual bug. Sorry, kids. It was just they were named the wrong things. See, horizontal, horizontal. It's diagonal actually, but freak. What is wrong with you? Yeah. Okay. So. Let's call this stair up. Collision check. How do I remove a pin? How do I remove the pin? Remove. Yeah, good. And the reason does this need to be a function? This could have been a macro. Man, this could have been such a macro. Could it have been a macro? It probably could have been a macro, yeah. Whoops. Whatever, it's a function now. Can I not make it a macro? Convert function to event. Whatever. Is that down collision check? Got the song stuck in my head. Ah, there's the plus 16 is right there. Well, don't need any of that. Oh, for crying out loud. Skadoosh. Oops, too much. Recombine struck pin. Recombine struck pin. Yay! Yay! That's what we wanted. Beautiful. Look, even Epic Games have made a better UI than Epic Games. Look at that smooth scrolling. Look at all those options you can select. Boggles the mind, my friend. Event graph, right. Stair up collision check, that's fine. We can leave the stair up collision checks there, because it's a lighter weight collision check than the. Excuse me. My nose is still. I don't know. I don't know what my nose is still, but it is still. It's a lighter weight collision check than collision check. Stare down collision check as well is a lighter weight collision check than collision check. And it checks for the right things going down the stairs rather than the wrong things going down the stairs, maybe. So that should be good. So now we should actually be able to loop going down the stairs. But there's only one way to find out, and that's by playing it in ultra wide in a tiny monitor screen inside a monitor. Walking up the stairs, and then witnessing the horrible abomination that is our walk downstairs animation. Ah, yes. It doesn't work for a very good reason. It does keep us locked to the grid, though, which is impressive. I didn't think it would. I thought it would potato. Certainly. Also, all the offsets are wrong for the animation. That's good. Walking back upstairs. It walks back upstairs because it's the no, I don't know why it walks back upstairs. It should walk downstairs. It should enter the down loop again, because it's a lot better. Do you know what it is? I didn't set the condition up for here. Oh, I did set the condition up for here. Right? Left throw. Left throw. And this is if we were stationary, or oh, that's wrong. Left throw, left place. Left throw. Let's do it. Left throw, delay. Downstair, right throw, downstair, left throw, right? So let's just change these to place, and right throw. Make that a bit more kind of digestible. Maybe I should put some stairs like going down from here or something. Why are we going up? Is it this? Is it this? L stare down, right, okay. So it starts R stare down, right? That's all we need to know. We can do the rest from here. R stare down. row, down, row, -8, 0, -8, 0, play. I just get the feeling like maybe it was trying to loop the other side, because there's nothing wrong with it flip-flopping like that. That's how the code maybe is meant to work, to deal with some. So just so I don't have to like think about. Yeah, there we go. It worked mostly. We didn't get all the way down the stairs, but it worked mostly. There were 2 successful raycasts though, so we should have gone down further maybe? Did I miss a collision check or something? Stare down collision check, it's right there. Ah. Yeah, whoops. There it is. There it is. Right, now we can go up and how did I oh, I see the mesh paint window was opened. Hi there, mesh paint window. Why? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in literally ever. I've never used the mesh paint window ever in my entire life. I'm sorry. So we've got ourselves a teeny tiny bug. That's nice. What happened? I guess we have to think actually when are we doing the ray tracing, right? Scooby doop doop, Scooby doop doop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start going down the stairs and then I'm gonna attach the camera. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think once we've got all the offsets set, I think it'll be fine, actually. Animation delay, let's set that up to like 3 seconds. So we can wince in pain as it takes a full minute to ascend these stairs. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do, of course. I guess we can take this moment to appreciate how beautiful the animation is. Very nice animation. Harpist, welcome in. I think the tail needs to be different, doesn't it? Wait, is it breaking? Is it broken? No, it's fine. Did I make this? Yes. Unfortunately, I am the creator of this abomination. We have to suffer now. Time while I work out the movement offsets for the downstairs walking animation. This is going to be the world's most painful stream. Welcome. I need a pen. I want a nice pen though. I want one of those micro pens. Where's my micro pens? Holla at your micro pen users. There's one. Japanese Lego vibes. Yeah, close enough. That is correct. That is close enough. That last frame was just destroyed me at my core. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Number one rule in making video games: forget your key bindings. Okay, so frame. There are 3 frames before we start. No, there are 2 frames before we start. So there's PI. There's PII. This is gonna. I'm gonna move the character to the top of the stairs after this. There's PII. There's PII. Then there's alpha, and then there's L1, L2, L3, L4. They are the frame names now. P1, P2, alpha, L1, L2, L3, and L4. There you go. Alpha because it's the first animation step of going down the stairs, but there are no vertical offsets, so that it doesn't count towards the actual movement. So this is gonna suck, by the way. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is wrong. Okay, alpha's wrong. Alpha's wrong. Alpha's wrong. And I didn't see how wrong it was. So, oops. I don't want to be on vertex paint. Thank you. I did not want to duplicate it. What button is it to move with the object? Is it space? It's not space. Is it shift? It's shift. It's on the phone. I don't have a home key on my keyboard, so I can't just home it. Unfortunately. How are you doing anyway? It's always hard work on this channel. I'm telling you. Stinks being back at work? Aww. You hope you get fired? Me too. I mean, no, not like that, but you know what I mean. We appreciate the money, but what software do I use for the avatar? What software do I use for the avatar? Shift Alt 1. I use VC Face. And I made it in Vroid Studio. Both programs are free. I should make a command for this, shouldn't I? VC Face. Vroid Studio. VC Face. Vroid Studio. Apparently they added accessory features in the new stable version. You the best. Well, you can thank Mojibat, because Mojibat was the person who told me what software he used. And there's another one as well, but I don't have it. Like, it's for hands. It can track gamepad input and touchscreen input, and it will animate the little 3D dude based on hand input. Anyway, I need to focus real hard because I'm gonna miss this again. So P1 is fine. P2 is ostensibly fine. Walking up to the threshold of the step, and then that's the wrong foot forward for one thing, and it looked like it was about 6 units away. So not editor preferences. Test character. I don't know why test is over here and test characters over here. Editor preferences. I don't know what's going on here. This is all kinds of messed up. But yeah, enjoy making yourself a VTube character. Enjoy spending hundreds of hours tweaking its various parameters. So that was the wrong foot, wasn't it? I gotta see. I gotta see it again. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. So that's the right foot. Placing the right foot. Stepping out with the left foot. It's the right foot, it's just in the wrong place. BRB. Enjoy your BRB. It's like 8. I don't want it to be jagged. We might have to put an extra one in here. No. 10 even. It's not about it. It's not about the animation being jarring, but the foot has to be in the same place. You understand what I'm saying, right? You can't just have a foot be in the wrong place. And this is why video games take years to build, by the way. One more. It was 11 units in the wrong place. Oh, my days. Every time we change that value, we gotta recompile. Step. Step. Strip. That's better. That's wrong. No, it's all wrong because it has to be 4 units further forward. So we'll keep the 11 there and we'll add 4 in here. In fact, we'll be a rebel. Maybe not that much of a rebel. Maybe just a tiny bit of a rebel. That's right? Well, we need one of these. We don't need one of those. Apparently. No. Hello. I'm gonna slap this engine in a second, I swear. It's getting on my nerves. That's better. And then you gotta put your foot. Oh, you were so close. You were so close. I like that, but if we add 2 onto each of these and take 4 off this, so if we make this 6 by 6, make this one 6 and 6, not 4.6, that will mess everything up. And we make this one 7, this might look a little bit less jarring. Oh, it needs to be 11. That's the problem. It needs to be 11 to put the foot behind. Why does this keep getting moved to the start there? It's the wrong place. Project settings, editor preferences need to be before. And then over the edge, beautiful. And then catastrophe. Down 8 is fine, but there wasn't enough horizontal offset apparently. What's this? What's going on here? Oh, it's the camera. Oh! That looked good. That looks good. But I didn't zoom in, so I don't know if it was actually correct. Little thing boy. Step. Good. It's wrong. What's wrong? Two more. Two more, or one more. I'm confused. Every tiny block in the world is 2 units. So I wonder if I need to add 4 or 2. And now I can't remember. Short-term memory is just a no-go for me anymore. I look at something and it's like it never even happened. You went too far back? No, you're good. You are still offset. What the heck's going on here? Is it that 11 that we put in? I knew 11 was going to be the wrong number. Like, how would it be the right number being odd? That's silly. I should just move the camera closer to the player character, really, just so I don't have to mash the zoom in button every time. Yep. Right up to the edge, and then over the edge. Yes, perfect. And then down, off the edge, perfect. And then that's too many. That's too many. That's too many on the second animation. Just 1 unit. And that should be perfect, quote unquote. Well, here goes. In fact, I'm going to disconnect the camera this time because I can. Feats. Can I use E and Q to go up and down? I can. Feats. Good. that's jarring, but good. That's too far forward. That's too far forward. He made it. He made it, everybody. He's in one piece. Worm Dev. Alive. Safe. Free of the clutches of the automobile. Perfect. 1, 2, 1. No. Perfect. Perfect. That's still 6 minus 10. That's this one. I've been editing the wrong one the whole time. Not minus 10. Minus 8? I'm happy for you. Genuinely. Wait, can I do a smile? Is it smiling? It wasn't smiling, was it? There we go. Smug smile. It's really hard to make it work with this horrible camera. Things I need to put down. Things I need to put down on this channel. I need a new webcam, and I need a new microphone boom, because the clamp on this one is just bad. So I might do some web shopping this evening. I might do some web shopping. New webcam, new mic boom. Oh, new mic. Mic is fine. I hope mic's fine at least. You don't hear any weird noises. So, definitely, I think would improve the quality of the streams. Definitely would improve the quality of my life, not having to wrestle with these things. Set up some dono goals. We don't do dono goals here. We're not about that pog life. I'm afraid I'm like the least. I'm the least dono goal pog streamer there is. I'm afraid. I just make video games, and I realize that. So it's a sad, sorry slope. So to compete with all the video gaming channels, because I originally didn't do video game development on the stream, but to compete with all the video game channels that are already out there, and even saying that only 10% of the people on Twitch are affiliate, okay, to compete with all those friends, difficult, very difficult, almost impossible. And I don't want to say, Wormjuice, that I compete with you. I feel like, because I started learning Unreal Engine, I started learning C++, and I figured I'd stream it. Why the heck not, right? And it had a community to it, right? Wormjuice knows. There's a certain set of people who have banded together, dev Twitch basically, dev Twitch, and I found I had like a lot more footfall when I was doing Unreal Engine and C++, so I figured I'd do more of it, right? That's what you do. But the kind of footfall that you get for playing video games and the kind of footfall that you get for making video games, they are complete polar opposite kind of people. So most of the people who come to watch people who make video games are people who are also making video games. Everybody's poor, and you know there's a wild camaraderie within our community, right? Everyone who wants to see people play video games is basically a child who wants to hear screams and bright colors all the time. There's no in between, and no offense, there's a little bit of in between. Wormjuice says true story. Okay, that was 6 too far back, so -2, back to -2, and I don't feel comfortable having dono goals. If people want to dono, that's fine, and I have goals of things to buy, but Twitch payouts happen when Twitch payouts happen. People sub when they want to. When they want to sub, people drop bits if they want to drop bits, but there's no pressure. Like, Twitch is like an ancillary thing. It's like an advertisement platform more than a monetary gains platform. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough, but that's the way I see it. Also, I want to move this foot back one. I want to move it back 1, because then the gap between the legs is over the stair and not under the stair, and there's a little bit more cohesion in the brain about where it's going to be. This one, throw 10. You like watching your friends play games because you love their personal streams. Music streaming is a mixed bag. You get all kinds of viewers, including gamers, and a lot of other musicians too. Music streaming is a mixed bag, but I find that a lot of music streamers are very, very, very well trained presenters and performers. Like yourself. I mean, what? But you know what I'm saying? There's very little presentation in this channel. I'm not saying that all game devs have low presentation standards. They don't. It's the wrong one. I edited the wrong frame. So that does need to be 12. This one needs to be 4. But you know, obviously every streamer is individual in their own way. But people who do music, they're pretty uber. They have the same kind of energy as the gaming streams, but they also have extreme talent, you know. Like some people. Yeah, that's better. That's now wrong. Okay, so in the loop, this needs to go forwards, which is 0. You don't know why people come to watch you practice. It's like squeaking, fuck's sake, at your hands for 3 hours. But that's the way it is. Maybe those people have practiced a musical instrument also. maybe they feel your pain, and it's cathartic for them to see that other people also have that pain. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I need to play my guitar more often. I need to get practice forward again, more forward. Am I editing the right one? 4. I'm guessing at 4. That's my guess. 4. I get the feeling I'm editing the wrong value. Step, yeah. Yeah, so everything up to alpha is good. And then 1, good. Loop 2, good. Loop 3, not good. Loop 3 needs to go back. -4. It's -10. That should be 10. I'm really out of practice on guitar, and I feel too shameful to even practice on stream. Because it's like, it's one thing like presenting stuff that you know you can do on stream, because you know you can do it. You can be confident about it. God damn it. After 1 year on Twitch, you finally found the way you want your channel to be. Tried different things. Now it's also chill for yourself, which is great. Yeah. Yeah, no. You've only been on Twitch for 1 year. What the hell, Worm? What the hell? Here I am, streaming constantly since 20... No. My first stream got erased from Twitch history, I'm afraid. I don't know why. They just refused to acknowledge that I streamed that day. Ah, we have a problem. I have a problem. I don't have a problem. The hell? I made this animation. This animation is perfect. You're the problem. What the No problem. There is no problem. There is no problem. I have to now check now to see if there is a problem with the models. There shouldn't be. By all rights, there should not be. There should not be. There should not. Look, they're beautiful. Look at those models. It's racy that F-Tracy bundles that in with the software. Stare down. Stare down, Vox. Stare down. I don't care which foot it is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 voxels. There are 4 lights! There are 4 voxels from the bottom of the back foot to the gap between the leg. Can't believe you've only been on Twitch for a year. What the hell? But yeah, my first Twitch stream was Far Cry. I streamed Far Cry 3. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. I don't know what's going on there. I honestly have no clue. Deep breath. Clear the head of thoughts. So animation step 1 is good. Animation step 2 is good. Animation alpha is pen good. Loop 1 is good. Loop 2 is good. Loop 3 offset is incorrect plus. And loop 4 is probably minus. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero them out first. We're going to zero them out, see if that fixes our problem, because they are wacky. And then we can solve it from being zeroed out. But I have actually a highlight on my YouTube channel, plug, which is actually one of my most viewed videos of playing. What's that game called? I don't want to say it's called Magica. I think it might be called Magic. I played it with a guy called James and a guy called Tony. One of those two people hangs around the channel. The other of those two people, the line down the pants is wrong. I missed all of that data completely. Game dev at its finest. Bop. Yeah. Bop. Yeah. Yeah. No. Six forward. You tried YouTube, but making YouTube videos is asking people to interact a week from now when you're already further. So you basically tried Twitch. You have interaction in the moment. And that was the best choice. I do like the interaction. Did I say that this needed to go backwards 6 units? Did I Chat. Chat distracting me. Good. Good. Needs to go forward 6 units. Okay, right. Now we're getting somewhere. Did you know if you press semicolon while you're playing in editor, you can free the camera and you can just play with the camera going like this? You can't play the game like this, obviously. Needs to go back 1, so 4, I guess, instead of 6. My YouTube is a desolate place. Semi-golem. Semi-golem? What? Oh. So the last one needs to go forwards 1, 2. Maybe I should have just done this at scale. Maybe everything should have been the exact size it is in Magic Voxel. I get the feeling the Unreal camera doesn't like spaces that small, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah. No. Poop. It has to be a loop. It has to be able to loop. It's 4 frames going across 16 units in both directions. There is no way that it cannot. What is my import scaling set to? 20. My import scaling is set to 20. My nose is set to 20. Wow. Yours also, wow. Hey now. Great minds, Will. Great minds. So that's good. 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 That's bad. Can I write this down? So it's good, good, and then good, 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 bad. And is the offset going to continue to grow? Do I just need to have a move? Or is the offset a one-time thing? It's synced back up there, what the hell? and then it's desynced. It's erratic. Okay, that's what we're learning from this. I know exactly what's the problem. I know exactly what's the problem. I know exactly what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Scooby-Doo-bee, Scooby-Doo-ba-doo. So you remember when we talked about the fact that it has a conditional to see if it loops into itself or not? I think the conditional might be back to front. It's really annoying that it's mostly good as well. That's wrong. That's right. What the hell? That's wrong. But that's right. But that's wrong. But that's right. But that's wrong. The tail does have to come in one. Ah, it's the stepping. Bye-bye. Walking into the sunset there, majestic. I'm gonna BRB. Oh! What's going on? Where is my actor? I can see him in the distance, just... She's almost reached the horizon, the far lands. I did not expect this to escalate this far. Howdy there, partner. You're a long ways from home. Forget about it. No, they're not imported from Magic of Voxel with one voxel offset. They are imported from Magicka with the origin being the origin. I modeled walking up the stairs and walking down the stairs based on a step in the corner of the box, so they need a little bit of tweaking, but also the stairs in real world move through the brick panning, so there's no real reason to have a specific offset in Magicka, or import them with a specific offset. Yeah, I didn't anticipate it to actually flip-flop, so this might be the cause of all of our problems. So what's this, 10? This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay. I think it should be a loop, right? It should just loop itself. And now I've changed that so it will. Maybe it will work, and maybe it won't be broken. Or maybe it will be broken, and maybe it will not work. Just gotta find out. Yes, yes. 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 No. 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 Big slam. No. No. Big slam. No. No. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Hey. It's left foot, right foot, right foot, left foot, left foot. Yeah, right foot. Right, oh, hang on. That means we got a problem with this. So yeah, we can ignore the first 3 frames. They're fine. So yeah. 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 Ooh. That's interesting. We need to add an extra 4 Unreal units backwards. Okay. Is that gonna work if I just slide one of those in? Like that. Ah, it didn't work. It didn't work somehow. But what didn't work? So good, 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 good. Good. Bad. Still bad. Still bad when it loops. Did anyone see what it looped to? Was that A? Not as bad, right? Did I misinterpret 4 units for 8 units? It doesn't seem to be doing it, does it? Like, the offset doesn't change. That's still funny to me. Tea. So the offsets are wacky. They change each time, which makes me feel like I've done something wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is where we print out A, right? So, A. A. So this one is offset by 2 forwards. A. That is offset by 1 backwards. And then 4 is offset by 1 forwards. 5 is 3 backwards. 6 is 0. We've seen a pattern here. We're seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing the pattern. Are you seeing the pattern too, kids? You following along at home? You've seen the pattern. And then 7 is minus. It's like, is that like 4? I can't tell. It looks like 3. Maybe I messed up the other one. And then 8 is minus 4. That's interesting. is -3. Did I So we've got to understand what it sums up to, right? So 10, 4, 4, 18, exactly 20. When it needs to sum up to 30, 36, if I'm not very much mistaken, or 16. This, I think, is a big problem. The 10 right at the start. I don't think it's actually even doing anything. That's the problem. That's minus a lot. That's like, what, -3? So okay, let's go back here. Let's skip that, right? We skip that. Um, Okay. So that's definitely wrong. So if we get to this to equal 16, exactly, so 2, 6, 10. We had 6 there, and then we go back and we... That was 4, wasn't it? Just get rid of the sign, you piece of shit. I don't want a fucking negative, idiot. Thank you. Consider that this might actually work. Having an offset only for the first set of stairs, and then we'll see what happens. So A1 is good, 2 is good, 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 good. Did we fix it? Fixed it. Beautiful. So all it required was an initial offset from the start, from the top stair, and we solved all of our issues. Obviously, this is going to have an issue when we get to the ground as well. I don't know why, but I know that. I know it's going to have an issue when we get to the ground. We just await our little imp. Descend. It's going to take a couple seconds, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Or so good. Oh, okay. So the issue that we had wasn't the issue that I thought we were going to have. We just ended up off-grid again. So this is the issue that we had going upstairs as well. Let's stop. Let's stop. Yes, that's great. Downstairs animation reference cycle is 6442. 6442. Please do not read the C++ symbols. With a pre-offset of 4 after the delay of the animation, but not in the loop. Lovely. I'm so glad that only took an hour to sort out. I mean, well, I'm gonna move all this as well. All this junk. So we can slide this in. It is very true. I have not tested this walking up to the ladder. So yeah, the horizontal offset walking up to it are not correct. And if we walk up to it from 3 blocks away, we'll have a different leg forward. And we'll see that the horizontal offsets are still not correct. So how far are they off? I do not know. Let's go downstairs. What loop is this going to be? B. So B is approximately 8 units away, it looks like. That's ridiculous. And A is going to be 5 units back. So we'll need to add some stuff in here as well. Interesting. Okay, so there's only one model swap here. I think there needs to be 2, maybe? Let's try that. That's a bit cheeky, but let's try it. Yeah, that wasn't very cool, was it? Didn't look very good. Well, that lines it up perfectly. It's not it's not a very elegant solution, though, is it? The wonder is, are you going to notice, you know, if perhaps, you know, we run it at full speed, are you even going to notice that you kind of slide a little bit? You do kind of notice, yeah. Pretty cool animation, though. The camera probe is being messy again. No! Stop! 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 Stop it! Stop it! Stop! What happened, buddy? What are you fucking colliding with, mate? What are you... Never had this problem before. Stare down collision, collision check, movement animation, event graph. What have we got here? Stare up collision check, right? What does stare up collision check? If we hit. If we don't hit, right. Yeah, sorry. My mistake. My mistake. That was entirely avoidable. Oh, I know why the collision's going weird. It's because we've been offset from the map. Offset from the map. Nice. I thought these were going to be like really difficult to make, but they're just PNGs. I thought it was a procedural thing. That's just PNGs. Nice PNGs. Nice PNGs that you can use. But still, I guess it's reassuring to know that you can still just do stuff with PNGs in this day and age. In this day and age. Event graph. That's what we want. 8, 8, 10. How about we set all these to 4? Stop reading the C++ symbols. I don't want to open Visual Studio. Thank you. Thank you. It's It's still too far, isn't it? So we are 1, 2 from the edge, and we need to be 5 from the edge. I think if we need to take out one of these animation frames, basically. So we're gonna be stepping, right? We're gonna be stepping down. Then we can do the lift. So what we got? The light. Walk, right, throw. Yeah, so we step down, we throw, we scoot. We need to be 3 units back. We scoot. Place. And then that's it. Movement complete. Trust me, that didn't need to be a 5, that needed to be a 6, didn't it? We can make them both 5s. We can make them both 5s. Can't make them both 5s. They need to be 4. It needs to be 1 unit less than this less. So one of these needs to be 3. Or 2. Or they both need to be 3. Can they both be 3? We do weird stuff with half unit moves. Whoa! Bro! That's extreme. Yeah, I did not want to do that. That would have broken it. Works perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about. Go up those stairs. That looks stupid. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to reverse the leg placement animations. So that if you've just placed your left leg, you're going to have to take a step, and it will be the other way around. It's fine. Oh, that's not fine. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mike got punched. Headphone users beware. Now normally it's 4 p.m. Normally I'd just yeet myself onto the gameplay segment at this point, but actually right now I'm gonna keep doing this until it is done. Because I want it to be done. Can you believe it? I want something that's not done to be done. You have no idea how satisfying it is to see this, right? The limb goes upstairs, the limb goes downstairs. And I made it. And you know what? This would have been like a 10-minute thing if we were using, metahumans with the UE4 mannequin rig and we had some Mixamo animations imported. But there is something to be said about generating an aesthetic for the visual world of the game. You gotta do it. I think I'm gonna have to make the camera probe even smaller. I might just reduce it to 1 unit. I don't know why the NPC is up there. Did I put the NPC up? Apparently I put the NPC up there. I didn't mean to, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's good. We okay. So this is walk L place. This needs to be walk place. Walk R place, and this needs to be place. Walk L place, right? So we're reversing the footing, and when we reverse the footing, we need. No, I'm confused. So if we've put the right foot down, it's too much of a stretch for the brain. It's too much of a stretch for the brain to slide up to the end where it is. I tried it. I looked. It looks weird. Even in fast motion, it looks weird. But I worry. I worry that taking a small step is also going to look weird. So we've just placed the. Oh, sorry. We've just placed the left foot. Yeah, we've just placed the left foot, and the animation loop. Starts with a left foot throw, so we need to jimmy. We need to do these. We need to do these, but with smaller offsets, I think. Or in fact, no, the exact same offsets. The exact same offsets? That looked a bit weird, but yeah. Apparently with the exact same offsets. See, it wasn't a big stretch for the of walking up the stairs because the distance was quite small. Like the distance you have to slide the foot was quite small. I don't really want to have to make a custom animation for mounting the stairs. That looks weird. It still looks weird. You know what I mean? I want it to not look weird. Like going up the stairs looks fantastic. Going down the stairs, there's that little thing. You know? I don't want it. Even from a distance, there's just that one little scoop. I'm gonna slow it down. I know, right? I know we shouldn't slow it down. I know it should look good, but there's just something weird about that little skadoodle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That looked fine in slow motion, right? Did that not look fine in slow motion? Let's make the motion a little bit bearable, like a half second per frame, right? A half second per frame. See. So going down, you just step in and you go down, totally normal. From one brick away, right? You step. It jumps, right? So there's a jump. So there's a jump. And from here, it's just going to break the whole walk cycle because the offsets aren't right. Yeah, it jumps from foot down to foot throw, right? And we need a foot lift in the middle there. No, it's fine. It can go from here to here, but we do need we need this. We need this. Which lift? What's this? Right throw? Lift. Right lift. And a delay for duration, right? Destination come back. Destination come back. Delay for duration. And then you can go into that. Right? Now it'll work perfectly. Right? There'll be no brain blockages, right? Perfect. Yeah. It's one frame longer in animation, right? It's one frame longer in animation. But it's worth it to blend your brain into compliance. And it's the same with walking up to stairs. It's one frame longer. I think theoretically it's 3 frames longer, but it's not. Right? It just slides the foot up to the stair. It's not even a big deal. Great. Now we've got that horrible mess out of the way. We can focus on the rest of the animation cycle here. So there's the beginning. Let's just take these Let's just take these off the main line, seeing as how they're going to be sandstone. Interesting. So what's gone on here is this is all going to be wrong now, right? This is just the last 3 beans of the beaner. 4, 2, and 12. That's all so wrong. So the 4 can stay. This needs to be 12. Right? So it's walk L throw, so this needs to be walk R throw. And then we get to here. Right? So this needs to be walk L place. Yeah, good. Good. Needs to join up to that. That needs to join up to that. That needs to join up to that. That needs to join up to that. Who would have thought making video games was so much work, you know? Like, ideally, making the video game should be as fun as playing. Ideally. We don't really need this anymore. How did I learn how to make video games? Through much pain and suffering, like the rest of us. I bought a book called Unreal Engine by Example. I think that's what it's called. Or it was Introduction to Unreal Engine through Sample Pro. I can't remember what the fuck the book was called. And I worked through this book until it told me to make a cube in C++. Now, I gave it a fair college try making a cube in C++. But nothing it told me to do worked. So I gave up, and I decided that instead of trying to figure out how to make a cube in C++ in Unreal Engine 4, I would just make my own video game. And I spent a full year, 52 weeks of development, making an isometric top-down arcade shooting game based on a game that I played as a child, Blitter Boy, by Chris Chadwick. Big plug, big plug, big plug. Thank you, Chris Chadwick, for making that cool game. I played it a lot as a child. That's it. But I, shamelessly ripped off the idea. And I spent 52 weeks just, any problem I had, Papa Google could sort that out, or I referred to an older project, you know. And it basically went really well for the most part. I can't think of a single time where it went badly. Like you know, it's just solving problems. It's just, you know, standard in it. It's just, you should do it. And I released that on itch, and then I thought to myself, well, that was fun. I'll just keep doing that. And I had a 2-week sabbatical, I think, at the end of the year. And I thought I was just trying to basically figure out what I was going to do. And then I spent 2 weeks. I did 1 week trying to make a mech game, and I did 1 week trying to make a voxel-based RPG game. To test the waters about what I could do, what I couldn't do, what I understood and what I didn't understand, what I thought was going to be too hard to learn, etc., etc. And the result is that I am making a voxel graphic RPG because rigging and bones scare me. That's it. That is literally it. So that's this, right? So walk our lift. This needs to be lift. L lift. L throw. R place. L place. And yeah, so there are some shortcomings. Thank you for sharing. You'll have to start that painful journey as well. You will unfortunately have to start the painful journey of making video games. It's not all pain. You can have fun with it, like every other day. Just mostly pain. Is that it? Is that all the animation? That doesn't seem like all the animation. That seems like I've missed several stages of animation. That's done. Walk L place. Walk R throw. Interesting. That doesn't seem correct. Oh no, that is correct. I'll just write it down. You know, if I write it down, then I don't have to keep remembering things. If you want to get into game dev, there's a few things that I can recommend. Matthew Wadstein on YouTube. He does great tutorials. How tidy of me. He does great tutorials on what each of the nodes do in Unreal Engine. He will walk you through what they do, how they work. He won't actually walk you through how they work, but he'll demonstrate how you can use them in a project, and then he'll end the video. And they're all very short videos. I also recommend the Unreal Engine official YouTube. They have excellent tutorials, but big drawback, most of their tutorials are more than an hour long. So that's it's recommended viewing by me, definitely. I have watched several of their tutorials many times. But if you need to refer to it, they also do a transcript that you can search on their Google Docs or whatever. R lift. R throw. +6. I'd recommend checking out the Humble bundle, because they often have game development books. R place. +4. Is that L? What the hell? Oh, because you were going to be at the edge of the top of the stairs, and this is the natural. Is that really how it works? We don't have a lift at all. I'll throw plus 12. Plus 4. You'd think we'd have a frame for lifting the leg up before we throw it. I didn't catch it, man. Does it look weird? Nah, it just blends into the animation of going down the stairs. I think it's fine. We're gonna leave it like that. It's totally acceptable to just skip that. You don't need to lift the leg up before you throw it out in front of you. So L lift, L throw, L place, R throw, loop. And the offsets, are they all correct? 6, 4, 12, 4, and then inside the graph it's 6, 4, 4, 2. I think that's correct. 6, 4, 4, 2. Lovely. So this should now be perfect and work exactly as intended every time. No bugs, no gotchas, just gameplay. What do you think about walking downstairs being an automatic thing? You can't stop on the stairs. Do you think that's okay? Or do you think that's like a bug? Right now, it's by design so that I don't have to animate being stuck on a stair. Because that would suck. Because you'd have to know which block you're on, which stair you've gone up to, so you can have your horizontal and vertical offsets, and then you'd have to have a loop into reanimating going back up the stairs, etc. It's a nightmare. I'm not going to let players do that, I'm afraid. So, going down one leg was good, going down the other leg, this is just A. Mixed feelings about the stairs. Think you'll be okay due to the art of the game. Nice. Consider, what are you going to stop on a set of stairs for? Why would you stop going up or downstairs? Because you forgot something? Maybe? Because you want to look at something? Maybe? How about this? If you want to look at something, I have plans to implement a camera system, so you can pause the game and pull out a camera to take a picture of the worlds if you wanted. Like if there were steps going up some beautiful waterfall with the sunset behind it, rainbow stuff going on. Killer penguin jumps out the corner at you, you're going to go down. Yes. I'm assuming you won't be able to engage in combat while you're on the stairs. Assume that while you are going up or downstairs, there will be no RNG. You are just going up or downstairs. I don't know about that end. The ending looked a bit weird. Did we not do the ending? We did the offsets for the ending, but we did not do the ending. Like the actual ending. Oh! Yeah, the ending, what the hell? Well, this is A. Okay, well, we know the A ending is good. The A ending is not good. What the fuck was that? Please. You know, as you're as the imp is stepping up the stairs, the body like leans forward. You don't really notice it really going down, do you? The body does not lean forward going down. The arms do swing though, which is nice. Glad the arms swing correctly. I think that's what maybe going up the stairs was missing, a big arm swing. I didn't really feel like it though. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta go back up. I gotta see what foot we land on when we get down. I need my notebook back. I need. Oh, Jesus. You know when we were talking about game dev being a nightmare? A loop last foot. So the A loop last foot is going to be the same as the other A loop last foot. Don't ignore me. Brain just went a bit weird there, didn't it? Of course it's going to be the same foot as the A loop. It's the A loop. The B loop last foot is going to be the opposite one. But yeah, we step down, step down, step down, step down, right foot. Right foot, and I don't know what the hell happened there. A loop last foot. Right smiley face. Yes. Not right throw. Not right throw at all. We get down, foot, left throw, left place, right lift. Oh, we don't even do that. We don't even do that, do we? Is that from here? I want to see if it looks good before I commit the changes to the other foot as well. I'm not a maniac. Come on. Coming down the stairs. I don't know what the fuck happened there. What's going on there? They just flip around. What did I do? Right? What did I do? Left throw. Left place. Left throw, left place. And then what? Why do you do a right throw? Movement completed, baby. That's it. Stop. What's wrong with you? That was different. What the hell happened? This is why I need a team of artist slaves to do this for me. Yes, but also no. Why are there two scoots? There only needs to be one scoot. Destination, destination. There are only two scoots, except for there are three scoots, aren't there? Why are there three scoots? Why doesn't it animate between those scoots? You saw it, right? It just scoots, right? I'm getting so angry right now. Let's not make this scoot. Do I have an odd number of stairs? What? What? No. Each stair has 4 stairs. All stairs are a multiplication of 4. And, well, yeah, no, there are 5. Did I just put the wrong animation frame in the code or something? L throw. L place. No, what the hell? Oh, there's no delay. There's no delay. The same bane that befell me the first time has befallen me a second time. No delay. There is no... It changes the mesh, and there is instantaneous change back to the next mesh because it doesn't stop. It just keeps going, which is why it just looks like it scoots. Now it'll look like it's animated beautifully, crafted by hand by a loving game developer. Let's stop. This is getting weird now. There's still 2 scoots. I don't fucking know why. So this animate's fine now, but there are 2 scoots. There's a scoot right here, I guess. No? 2? That sounds right, but the character is becoming sentient. Yep. That's it. Destination 2, character offset, and then delay, yeah. But that should just put them at the bottom of the stairs. That shouldn't scoot them out from the stairs. You know what I'm saying? That's part of this, right? That's part of the walking down the stairs loop. I have no clue. Chop, 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 chop. Good, 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 bad, good. Why are there 2 scoots there? Tell me. Why are there 2 scoots there? Why are there 2 scoots there? And we found out why there are two scoots there. But I don't know why there are two scoots there. So, yeah. Wait. What? This is part of the loop, where he scoots the first little bit. Wow. Where it scoots the first little bit is part of the animation loop. So what? L place? R lift? That's not good. Stomp, 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 stomp. Do I have some sort of counter that starts at 0 and my logic thinks it starts at 1? No. Stomp, 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 stomp. Does it look weird? Is there going to be a skadoodle at the end? Should I, in fact, just reduce it to 1 frame of animation at the end? Placing the foot, maybe? Scoot 6 unit and place foot? Is that a safe bet? Yeah, there is a skadoodle there. That's not good. So, L place, actor offset, 6, 6, delay, out. Now what? Now what? You gonna fight me on this one? Am I gonna have to get real? Oh, perfect. That's beautiful. Stop. That's how it is. That's the logic. Right there. None of that. Exactly none of that. I think. But that's nice. At least the out loop is nicer on this one, huh? Huh? The out loop on this one has not been configured correctly. Delay. And then none of that. Can I? Can I? Oh! Got him. Got him. But this is what? This is L place? This needs to be R place. Kill. And that, my friends, is what they call in the business a wrap. Getting overconfident? No. No. That's done. It's done. It's finito. And if it doesn't work, you know what? Somebody else can fix it. And that somebody else is my intern, who is also me. Whoops. Maybe the sound guy can fix it. Who's the sound guy? You get one guess. Why is it so long, though? No. Their animation delay. Boom. 0.1. I feel like 0.15 was kind of cool, but I feel like if people are going up and down stairs a whole bunch in a video game, they don't want it to take their whole life. So I think that's fine. It's not massively out of, because stairs are a smaller step than walking, right? BRB meeting, oh, important. Bibness. Enjoy your meeting. I like it. I like it. It's 5 p.m. as well. Did I make the earring bounce on the way down? I can't see from these stairs, can I? Bounces on the way up, you see. And I thought that was a nice detail. Cute detail. But does it bounce on the way down? It invisible. Invisible. Don't know where it's getting lit from there. The sun is over here. It does bounce on the way down as well. Very cute. Now the big question is, how long are people going to be staring at the fucking walking up the stairs animation in a game? They're going to be concerned with bigger things, I'm sure. But we do need a walk up and down the stairs animation, and we need walk up and down the stairs logic, more importantly than the animation, we need the logic. However, in this instance, sadly, the logic and the animation are inextricably linked, just like the Almighty and the sun's magnetic flux tubes. No one getting the reference? No one even having a cheeky chuckle? So, Mr. Cage, legend himself. I just got done with animation. You got it so easy in 2D, you don't even know. I'm kidding. It's all difficult. It's all pain. How are you? How you been? You been streaming today? You been active? It's so good. It's so good. No, not yet. Not yet. Still time. Nothing we can do can break it. Nothing we can do. It has its own world when we're going upstairs. And that's a big plus. That's a big plus right there. Not being able to go down the stairs the wrong way, sideways, or leftways, not being able to ascend the final stair if you're not already on the stairs. I'm gonna put that in the bugs list, actually. You have caught me at a... Can I jump off and end it all asking for a friend? Not yet. Not yet. There is no gravity in the world. Enter a title for this card. I think Trello has actually frozen. There we go. Bugs. Cannot mount stair through trough. Yeah, through. Top of stairs collider. I don't... Morning. No. What this is going to break yet, but sure as heck gonna break something. I can feel it. I was just getting done. I was just getting done with the game dev for today. It's Tuesday. Usually a shorter slot in the game dev, but it's been almost 3 hours, 3 and a bit hours. It's been 3 and a bit hours. I will re-showcase for anyone who was not here for the beginning of the game dev. Is the controller plugged in? Will the controller work? Controller is plugged in, controller will not work. Yeah, but that's good for you because you only come here to see me play anyway, so. Many times my viewers have complained that they don't understand the game dev stuff. There you go. Walks downstairs now too. Check it out. Flippy flappy foot on the feet. Hey, that's not true. He comes for El Shaddai when it. What's game dev? Yeah, what's game dev? Game dev is a fun new game on Steam, right? You come to chat. He comes to chat. He comes for chat. He is the one who chats. Well, I come to write my own engine in an engine that already has its own engine. Because nothing... You see the hard mode tag? You see the hard mode tag? Yeah. This is hard mode. Oh, what's that? You wanted voxel graphics, but you didn't want to use bones to animate your models? Well, you're an idiot. Do not choose this life. Your life is hard mode. Yeah. Yeah. He'll save up those orbs to make me do 21s. Ah, that's why he's here. I see. It's one set per redemption, right? So if you want me to have no arms, you gotta have like maybe 100 thou, 120 thou. That's 6 sets, right? 21s. 120 thou, 6 sets. Make it tough. So as far as I know, it traces the bottom fucking atom of this. I don't even know. It's hard to see. It's hard to see what it's tracing for. HDK just redeemed pump iron. I didn't think you'd been here this long. I will gladly pump iron for 2,000 rad. Oh, my camera did not get disconnected. Get cut, get butt, get desync face. It's not something you can do really. Sat down. I'm not keeping count. It's just until I get tired. It was meant to be 10. It's meant to be 10 reps. I think I've gone over. Just for you. Just for the friendly viewers. Curls for the girls. Exactly. No gun show though. No gun show. Should have that on the VTube avatar. Just do like a JoJo pose when that's going off. I'm sure that's something I can't set up easily. I'm real happy about these stare animations though. They work. And it cuts me up a little bit that they have to be in game logic and they can't just be for show. But it's the way it is, I'm afraid. Shiny boots zippers. Shiny boots even, what the hell? See that? See those shiny boots? Yeah, that look cool. But that means I'm gonna go for like a 3-minute break and then we'll play some video games for about an hour until I rage quit again, obviously. I did a bad thing, yeah. I did a really bad thing in there. I'm right at the cusp. I took the mission to see Popola, but seeing Popola means a certain thing happens, and that certain thing happening means that I can't get any more eagle eggs. So I have to actually farm eagle eggs. That's what we'll be doing in the air today, farming eagle eggs. It's gonna be really boring. But I'll be back for that in like 2-3 minutes, maybe less, probably less. So I'll see ya in a bit.